Hi, this is Mark from LongIslandWatch.com, and today I've got the micro brand Collins back for you. I featured them when I first started carrying them about a year and a half ago, maybe 2 years ago. Uh, awesome 40 millimeter automatics. They are back with those automatics. They've been revamped, and now there is a Swiss addition to the line. So I really want to show them to you. Just a quick background, Collins comes from Jimmy Collins, who is on the West Coast, but is formerly from the East Coast, not just from the East Coast, but from Long Island. Not just from Long Island, from the Huntington area where I am. And he grew up less than a quarter mile from where I live. He actually went to high school literally in my backyard. So let's get on with the video. I'm still wearing the Squally on the white strap. I really love it. It does a great job with it. And then I haven't gone back to other stuff yet. I'm still Rainbow Lumen the left wrist. Let's check out these new Collins additions. So I've got three to show you. Two of the Bronsons, which are like the original that I did a while back, and the new model, the Hyperion, that the video, I guess, is really about. But I want to start with the Bronson since it's really the entry level into the brand and it's the first original model. So when I reviewed the Bronson, it was slightly different. All those sold through, and now based on customer feedback, Jimmy has revamped the model. Dial printing is a bit different. The second hand is a bit different. But other than that, it retains really the key features of the original model. It's an automatic, and it's 40 millimeters. It's a great size. 40 by 12 by 48 on the lug tip to lug tip. It sports a 20 millimeter lug width, 100 meters water resistant, push-pull crown, and it's got a, oops, let's wind it up, right, it's not running. It's got a Seiko NH35 movement in it, which is an automatic that hand winds, hacks when you pull out the crown to set the time, the second hand stops. Let's advance it past 3 o'clock to get out of the danger zone so we don't do anything silly. And you can obviously roll the date with a quick change date feature. It is a sapphire anti-reflective crystal. You can see a little bit of a blue hue to it. Comes in 3 varieties. You are looking at the blasted case, and the blasted case model sells for around $365. Comes on an awesome, look how thick this leather strap is. Is that a monster? It's awesome. By the way, these are hand assembled in the USA. You can see the writing on the back. 100 meters water resistant. Actually says assembled in the USA, and you can see that NH35 beating away. And a nice matching blasted buckle. So, base model. There is one for $385 before I pick up the next one, which is in PVD. So imagine a blasted PVD case. And then there's another, which I have, this one I have to show you, is right around $400, and this is a gunmetal IP. So you can see it's not exactly black. It's more of a dark gray charcoaly. But then the dial is done in a carbon fiber. It's a real carbon fiber dial. And if you're not familiar with carbon fiber, I've probably done a video on it. But basically that striated pattern you're looking at going this way and this way is called a 090 weave. It is carbon fiber filament suspended in an epoxy matrix, and it has excellent directional properties this way and this way. Obviously not really important for a watch dial, but it looks really cool. Carbon composites are used obviously all over aerospace, which is my background. They would take these 090 layers and you rotate them 30 degrees, 45 degrees, 60 degrees, and you stack them all on top of each other and you cure them all together and you get a relatively isotropic material. But anyway, that's enough about carbon fiber. So this is the still a Bronson. And now I want to stop with the Bronson and move on to the Hyperion because that is why we are here. So the Hyperion is the new model. He wanted to take what made the Bronson so successful and offer something a bit more upmarket. So we come to this model. And it's very similar. It's the same case, but he's added a gorgeous, look at the crystal. Double dome sapphire crystal with AR. Let me look at that, huh? Looks great in the light. And it is a Sellita SW200 movement. So it's a Swiss movement, 26 joules, around a 40-hour power reserve, customized rotor, same brown strap. The MSRP, manufacturer's adjusted retail price on the Hyperion, is going to be $695 for this satin case, not blasted. This guy's blasted in my right hand. This guy's satin in my left. For the satin case, and then there's also a PVD version, which is going to be MSRP'd at $725. For the video, I guess an early adopter kind of thing. I've got a bunch of them that came in. I'm doing them for $475, so around $200 off in the satin, and $495 in the PVD, which I don't have to show you as I'm filming these before I actually get the pieces in. These were some pre-release samples that he gave me. But so early adopters save about $200, which is a pretty cool deal. So think about it. It's going to be around $475 for a Sellita driven sapphire 40mm simple dial vintage Lume pilot's watch, field watch, call it whatever kind of watch you want, but it is gorgeous. And it just simply works. It hits home in such a sweet spot on size. So let's do the obligatory Lume shot. Oh, you know what I want to say first before I get to the Lume shot? The crystal domes out a bit. So before I said that the Bronson was 12mm thick, and that was to that flat crystal. The Hyperion is around 13.5 thick. So the crystal domes out about 1.5 millimeters. I'm not sure if you can see it. Maybe hold my glove behind it. Maybe you could see it. But we'll do a Lume shot, and then we'll try it on, and we'll call it a day. So even though we've got the vintage-looking Lume, that patinaed Lume, you could see all these guys glow amazingly well, thanks to the Super Luminova material on them. Really, you have any trouble reading this at all at night? Absolutely not. It simply looks fantastic. I don't think I mentioned when I started with this piece that the Sellita does obviously hand wind, and it does hack. Second hand stops when you pull out the crown to set the time, and also has a quick adjust for the date. Let's slap it on and see how she looks. So there she is on my 6 3/4 inch wrist. Looks and feels amazing. Easily room to go down on the strap, and easily room to go up. 40mm is right in my sweet spot, like a dream. And this strap, despite being thick, really is supple, very soft, bends very easily, very flexible. So this has been Mark from LongIslandWatch.com showing you some new Collins watches. We've got the re-release of the, I don't know which ones I'm holding, the re-release of the Bronsons in my right hand. We have the new Swiss Hyperion in my left hand. Please like the video if you enjoyed it. Please subscribe to the channel if you have not done so. If you have any questions or comments, put them down below, and I will be sure to address them as soon as I can. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.